Here's Jim Van Horn with more on the CFL's Ambassador of Optimism.
The pinball is the nickname is very apropos. He simply takes and absorbs hits like no one I've ever seen. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a 220-pound linebacker or a 180-pound defensive back. He seems to have the same effect on everybody. He just bounces off and keeps going.
It truly is difficult to find an athlete whose nickname is a perfect fit, but pinball is by far the best way to describe Mike Clemons and the way he plays professional football. At 5'6" and 170 pounds, at least that's what he's listed at, Clemons looks like he's way out of his league when you see him alongside virtually every other player on the field. However, when pinball gets the ball, whether it's as a running back, receiver, or kick returner, others on the field quickly realize that Clemons is in a league of his own.
If you can imagine someone that you can't even touch, or someone that you might lose a knee or tear up an ankle or something trying to tackle, that's pinball.
When you see Mike in the coverage, like a third receiver or something, linebackers panic, because I know during practice I panic.
He's quick, he's elusive, and you put a good pop on him, he'll bounce off. He's hard to grab, kind of like it's kind of like a wet fish.
Wet fish. Pinball. However you want to describe Mike Clemons, there's never a dull moment when he's on the field. Clemons, a star at the College of William and Mary in Virginia, has been a Toronto Argonaut since 1989. After a brief stint with the NFL's Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he quickly established himself as one of the league's top kick returners, earning Player of the Game honors in his Argo debut. 1 year later, 1990, Clemons was the league's most outstanding player after amassing an astounding 3,300 all-purpose yards, a total unmatched by any player in any league. While Clemons hasn't been able to eclipse his 1990 totals, he continues to be one of the CFL's top offensive stars. But it isn't just Clemons' ability to make big plays that has earned him unparalleled respect and admiration from teammates and opponents alike.
Well, the biggest thing that he brings in is just the size of his heart, he's the smallest guy on the team, and he comes in every game and he plays hard and he gives it 100% every play.
He gives you every ounce of effort, strength, and energy he could possibly put into it. He never quits moving his feet. He always trying to break tackles, and he never lets down. He wants two or three people to have a hold of him.
He's probably been overlooked all his life, because of his size, and I think it's just his heart. He's a tremendous competitor, and he takes the attitude that not even a big, hairy linebacker like myself will tackle him.
They called him pinball when I first got here. I was like, what? And I watched him, and he's just bouncing off people and spinning. It's incredible. I tell him in the huddle, I said, man, it's just a joy to watch you run. And he just laughs at me. So I think it is special.
When you ask people who know about Pinball Clemons about what kind of person he is, the praise moves to another level.
He's an unbelievable guy. He come to me, he talk to me, and if he think I'm down and out, Mike will come and ask me what's wrong or whatever. He try to, outside of football, he try to keep everything like a family.
Well, he's a great leader on and off the field. Probably the biggest thing about Mike Clemons is his heart. It's much larger than him.
Pinball Clemons gives a boost to a lot of people, not just his family and teammates. Whether it's a special Olympics event or another charitable function, you wouldn't know that the Argos were in the midst of a 3-13 season, because Pinball will be there with a smile on his face, making everyone feel at home, and he's been recognized with several awards for his charitable and community work. Yet while football fans around the country are quite familiar with pinball, how many of them know Mike Clemons? You see, professional athletes like Pinball Clemons are the exception in today's sporting world. It's too bad more people around the country don't know more about Mike Clemons, the man. For TSN Inside Sports, I'm Jim Van Horn.